Hey peeps, welcome to Warrior Wednesday. If you're on here live, please comment and say hello so I can see you. And if you're catching the replay, comment with hashtag replay so I can acknowledge you and see that you actually got to catch the replay. And if we haven't met yet, my name is Zina Solomon, and I'm here to support you in reinventing yourself so you can live a life by design versus a life by default, and in the process be in alignment with your life's purpose, passion, and also create possibility. So today's Warrior Wednesday, which is something I'm really super excited to cover with you, is about mastering leadership. And it's such a great opportunity to be speaking into this because we literally have about 2 weeks before the end of the year, and it's a good time to check in to see how you're showing up as a leader, or as the leader that you are in your life, and also as the leader that you are in your communities, your families, amongst friends, and what you are really committed to causing and creating. Hey Zapir, thanks for joining, love. And so one of the things that I want to share with you, just to give you some backstory, is how I met Michael Strasner. And so Michael Strasner is actually my coach and mentor in transformation. And I actually met him a year and a half ago in an emotional intelligence leadership training workshop, actually, that was revolved around having a breakthrough. And one of the things I discovered in Michael's presence is that there were so many things that were in the gap for me personally that got in the way of me stepping into and embodying being a leader. And so if you can relate, I want to see you comment or give me some hearts or likes so I can see if you can really relate, if you feel like you are a leader inside, but something has stopped you in stepping into your leadership. And so the first thing, I actually want to tie it back in. So I learned a lot from Michael. I also learned a lot from myself, and it was truly inspiring how he took a stand for me. He took a stand for other people to really have a breakthrough in what is stopping them. And so with that, I'm forever grateful, and I'm also excited to be sharing this topic with you guys today and sharing Michael with all of you as well. So thank you for tuning in, and welcome, welcome, welcome. So you may be asking yourself and saying, oh, well, I'm not a leader, right? And so what I want to say to you is that if you're breathing and you're here and you're watching this video, you are a leader, okay? So if you have any doubt in your mind about that, then I want you to really connect with and know that you are a leader simply for showing up for yourself, okay? So, and the questions I really want you to ask yourself in terms of if you're having a conversation of I'm not a leader is, do you have a family? Do you have kids, right? If you have kids, you're a leader because you're leading your kids. If you have a family, whether you're younger, older, whatever the case is, you have the possibility, you are a leader, and you also have the possibility to fully step into your leadership and embody your leadership. So if you belong to a community, whether it's an acting community, singing community, voice acting community, any type of community you belong to, you're a leader, okay? So I just want to get that out of the space in case you are saying, oh, this is not for me because I'm not a leader. And I want to say that it is for you, because if you're here and you're seeing it, then you are a leader and you have the potential to fully embodying your leadership. So with that, something that I really want you to connect with is how are you being led? Who are you leading and how are you being led? And I'm going to go over 4 of the 12 distinctions of leadership. So Michael Strasner actually launched his book today. Hey Karen, good to see you, love. And so Michael Strasner launched his book today called Mastering Leadership, and his book covers the 12 distinctions of leadership. And so there are 4 distinctions that I'm going to cover with you guys today so that you have a feel of what the distinctions are. And the invitation, of course, is for you to jump into your leadership and get a copy of the book, because you're going to learn so much about what it takes to really be a leader and embody leadership. So you want to look at how are you being led. Are you being led by your circumstances? Are you being led by your vision? Are you being led by fear? I want you to really connect with and ask yourself, who's calling the shots? Okay, so I really want you to connect with that, because whoever's calling the shots is actually leading whatever's going on. So if your circumstances are leading, if your fear is leading, is your vision leading? So who's leading? Okay, so I really want you to connect with that. So if you feel me, I want to, see you and hear from you. So if you feel me, just say, yeah, I feel you, or I get it. Or if you disagree, I want to see that as well, because, that I'm cool if you disagree with me. Okay, so I just want to see engagement. I don't know, maybe my internet is a little slow. So anyway, one of the distinctions of leadership, I'm actually going to share with you the four that I have listed. And I picked those four because I feel like those four will make the most difference for you in this moment. So I actually picked them intuitively. And like I said, there are 12 distinctions, and all 12 distinctions are covered in Michael's book. So the first distinction of leadership is leaders have a powerful vision. Okay, so leaders have a powerful vision. Second distinction of leadership is leaders see all obstacles as opportunities. Third distinction is leaders live by values that are consistent with their vision. And the fourth distinction is leaders are risk takers. So those are four quick distinctions that I'm sharing with you. Like I said, there are 12. And I'm going to quickly go over a couple of them just to give you a sense on what it is, and then I have an invitation for you guys. Okay, so leaders have a powerful vision. So it starts with anything. You want to have a vision. Like, what is the vision for your life? What's the vision for your world? What do you want to create? What are you causing? What are you committed to creating? So for example, like, is your vision your health? Is your vision stepping into creativity? Is your vision having a business? Is your vision being powerful in the sense where you're creating impact and influence and inspiration in the world or wherever you're going? So what is your vision? So leaders are pioneers, and they have a vision that they're connected with. So that's the first thing, okay? And also leaders are risk takers. So you want to look at, first of all, we all have fear, right? And so fear is something that will either lead you, you can let fear lead you, or you can let your vision lead you. So being a risk taker essentially means that you step into your fear, you feel it, you experience it, and you just navigate through it and you push through it, so you get on the other side of that, and you actually take a risk to create what you're committed to creating. So what is your vision? What do you want to create? And really push yourself through that space so you can actually create the result that you want to create. And people who create results, it's because they've taken risks. So there's no way you can create a result without taking risks. It's just not possible. So what does that risk look like for you? Right? So what does that risk look like for you? So that's being a risk taker. And leaders see obstacles as opportunities. So we all are encountered with obstacles. And so you can either look at the obstacle and be a victim of it and say, oh, woe is me, this didn't work, oh my God, and just like be a victim of what's going on. Or you can step into your leadership and ask yourself, you know what, this is an obstacle, this is a road bump that I've encountered. What is the opportunity here? What can I create? How can I turn lemons into lemonade type of thing? Okay. And so, and again, those are just like quick overviews of the distinctions of leadership. And of course, finally, leaders live by the values that are consistent with their vision. So your values that are consistent with your vision, you're living by it, you're breathing it, and you're being consistent with it. So in a nutshell. So those are some distinctions of leadership, and I'm sharing this video from my heart because, like I said, Michael Strasner made a huge difference in my life, and I would not have been on this journey without being in his presence and also experiencing the emotional intelligence training that I also went through. And so one of the things I want to say as being a leader is you definitely want to master your emotions and be the leader of your emotions. emotions and not let your emotions lead you, if that makes sense. So my invitation to you and your mission is to get a copy of Michael's book, and you can get that on the website, which is www.themasteringleadershipbook.com. And if you get a copy of the book today, you actually will be invited to a private Facebook group, and you will be invited to a live event that Michael Strasner is hosting. So comment below, let me know when you get the book, and let me know if you have any questions. And I'm super excited that you guys have tuned in, and get Michael's book, because he's amazing. All right, and you will get so much in terms of stepping into your leadership. All right, bye for now. Until next Wednesday. Sayonara.